Mines, a small summertime map with lots of hills, rocks and other cover. The teams start the battle in the usual locations. But the base locations are different. One is located in the bottom part of the village and the other one is in the water. The key directions here are the hill and the island. That's why the teams will often select fast vehicles and tanks with strong turrets.
Welcome into Mines. Ollie, I want you to take a look at this one. This is down to you. Obviously, Kazna starting out on the defending side. Daki looks smug as hell, so he might be right about this. But what do we see so far?
Yeah, so we've got the M40, M43. I think that's a pretty logical choice here for Na'Vi. Maybe a little bit strange that they put it on the attack, but actually, I mean, in Clan Wars we see that kind of pick up more with an M50, M53. But, I mean, you could do so much damage against the tanks that are sitting down in F or G line, but, you know, Kazna have got a super fast setup.
Yeah, they do, and they're going in for the battle straight away. Vetso going to be on the receiving end, but look at that. Inspirer just about slipping up towards the hill, but Slide going to get first blood here, taking down Superstar Elian. Already Na'Vi taking the lead.
Yeah, but Kirilov taking a lot of damage, and FKK Schnitzel is finally in the action with their IS-7. It's such a brutal tank in a hold-down position.
Let's see what he can do with it here. Rhino's going to make it hurt. Stefan goes down. That's 2 removed for Kazna. Na'Vi holding their numbers. Kirilov's a little low, but he's got backup here, and Vetso now receiving that IS-7 to just go and walkabouts. He knows he can bear the brunt of this, but Inspirer is certainly dealing damage, and Schnitzel's just gone for a little bit of a walkabout. He's like, all right, let me just park right in the middle of you guys. And now look at this. Kazna is getting shredded. Yeah,
I think Kazna crew are just kind of having a little bit of a mare here, but I mean, they're obviously just going aggressive. They're not obviously playing 100% serious here. Inspirer trying to do as much damage, and he has done a lot of damage from the hill. The M40, M430, M43, 430 has got a great rate of fire there. Inspirer does take down Yizni, and Vetso falls last. And it'll be Kazna crew to lose their first round.
Na'Vi strong as ever, and I guess for Kaza's sake, thank God they didn't make it here. That's a bit of an embarrassing beginning. That was, did they get 1 kill? I think they got 1 or 2.
Yeah, I got a couple there. Anatolik and Slide fell in the 140 in the MX-50B.
Well, that's not a great display, but, you know, hopefully for our sakes, considering, you know, Kazna are actually an EU team, they do better than that. I pray to sweet Kazna Jesus that they decide to turn up, because Na'Vi just looked comfortable. That was just, you know, mouse running their way to victory.
Yeah, Kazna just YOLO'd in the middle and didn't play at all, to be
Elian
honest.
was like, yeah, we've got a plan. Was that your plan, Elian? I hope not.
Yeah. Well, I mean, here's the thing, right? So when the 770 test was happening, or yeah, I think it was the 770 before the 768 was decided upon, Penta won against Na'Vi 5-2. So, I mean, Na'Vi aren't indestructible on this lineup, on this 768, you know, this tier 10 kind of setup. So, I mean, anything can happen here. The meta hasn't been at all established, hasn't even been started. I mean, the teams only found out very recently about the changes to the World of Tanks esports scene, and of course, you guys just found out at home today on your various portals around the world. Ridiculous damage, fantastic all-rounder, definitely.
Some choices coming through here.
So we got the Type 5 Heavy, which is a brand new Japanese tier 10 heavy tank. Rhino, I mean, it's fitting for his name. It's just an absolute beast, and I love those camos. They're just fantastic, especially on the HD tanks of Kazna crew. The black and white is just beautiful. And that's, you know, the tier 10 tank, a light tank on the hill, the Batchat, one of my favorite tanks. I think I got like 700 battles on that one. Especially in tier 9, it was amazing. But you can see Kazna crew also, they had to have an artery. They've gone for the double T54 light, which was something which the Killzor predicted. You got great penetration with the heat, and also just a very nice tank to play all around. Fantastic all rounder. Definitely the best tier 9 tank of choice, in my opinion, especially if you're going for the mediums. Levshar playing that M40, and just a little bit of exchange on the island.
Yep, yeah, I'm totally going to be going for that one. I'm kind of hoping Kazna do manage to pull something off here, because it was quite embarrassing before, for our sakes. But yeah, Antosh, not going to find much here. And what do we make of the artillery so far? Do you think we're going to see more of this? Is that going to become a mainstay? Do you think that's why the additions Hive is in a bit of trouble here, but still, we can come back to that point. Discussion-wise, will artillery become more of a prominent piece? Will that be a standard per lineup?
I think so, because, I mean, you got a tier 8 tank to choose, right? So, I mean, why? There's not really that many tier 8 tanks that are particularly strong against tier 10 tanks. Right. So artillery is a logical choice, because you can actually do some serious damage.
Can we just appreciate the fact that there's a man called Rhino in a Rhino? It's amazing. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This is fantastic. It's like a battleship. A battleship has just kind of come ashore on mines and is making its way through. Rhino living up to the reputation, 620 damage being dealt. It certainly does a lot of damage, and Kazna once again just being crumpled. I'm a little embarrassed, boys. Come on. For EU's pride, I know it's a show match, but you need to show yourself up. And now Schnitzel and Vetso, the last two alive. What's going on with these boys?
Well, I think, you know, Na'Vi just rolling over Kazna right now. Obviously, Kazna, you know, not exactly having the best of matches.
No.
To be fair, I don't think Eurofish really was the greatest pick in the artillery. I mean, the 261 is all and good, but the thing is about it's not accurate enough to be able to say, okay, we're going to pick it because we know you can hit like so many shells. In my opinion, you should just pick one of those artilleries where it can do a lot of damage. You have to pick a lot of tier 8, you have to spend a lot of tier points on. But you're still going to do some damage, and if you don't, it's not a big deal. Whereas the 261 is like a tier 10 tank, so, you know.
Yeah. So,
Nothing happen, you know. The E100, it's 30s.
we're doing some really in-depth analysis here. I'm glad the teams are taking their time.
Yeah,
Let's go, guys.
So, I mean, it was one attack, one defense, and now
Yeah.
we're going to move it on to Ghost Town. It's the same map pool as we have in the normal regular Wargaming League.
Yep.
Just, I mean, we'll have a look at the lineups real quick, and
What do we have?
I get to see, I mean, the E100 just featured extensively on the side of Kazakru.
Okay.
Tank I free XP for 600,000 free experience when it first came out. Regretted the decision pretty quickly, but actually decided to like it at some point. Along with the Conqueror, the British Tier 9, and the E75, the German Tier 9.
Are we actually going to see British tanks coming out now?
Yeah, apart from that one time the Carnarvon, we haven't really seen it.
Yeah.
No.
Who was it who brought that out? Was it Team Supreme?
That was Ron playing that thing. Or maybe FC Dynamo or someone. Yeah, it was Team Supreme.
Oh, it was on Rurenberg, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I do recall. Anyway, into the game we go. This, as you may have noticed, isn't as serious as normal. We are just kind of sitting here talking nonsense, but we can break down a little what we're seeing. So what do you make of the E100s literally rolling out together? That camo looks great,
But that's the thing, I think what Kazakru has done is just gone for the HD tanks, the best looking one. The mouse is a bit square, so I mean HD's not really shown off. The E100 is, and the camo just looks gorgeous.
It does look really sexy, I quite like that.
E-demo on the side, I think
To be fair, so does Na'Vi. I like Na'Vi's one as well. I don't know if I prefer Na'Vi's or if I prefer Kazma's. God, better get an AOC monitor if I'm talking about that, and G2A's never had so much promotion in their life. But, no, I don't know which one do you prefer? Kazna or Na'Vi?
Well, I mean, E100, 750 damage, shell travel time is pretty slow, penetrations 332, so I mean, it's okay, it definitely does the damage, but Kaz's just going to push out his Inspiro.
Yeah, Inspiro just getting beaten down there, 2 shells back to back, and look at him, he's left in ruins as finally Hyber's going to draw first blood in the 75, but it is looking pretty decent so far for Kazna. They're doing pretty good here, blow for blow, nice fought. Certainly looking a little small compared to the Conqueror, but doing the work it needs to. Rhino downgrading from the battleship that he had in the last game, and he will pick up Elliot.
Such stunning shells coming out from that E100. It's a 15 centimeter, I'm not sure. Obviously I'll get corrected by someone. But yeah, I mean, Kazakru just doing a pretty good job right now. I mean, they have so much HP to play around with because there's E100s, 2,500 per tank. So, I mean, they're just wrecking Na'Vi.
To be fair, the HP we're currently at for Kazna is pretty much how we start in kind of our standard games currently.
Yeah.
So a little bit different, of course, as Schnitzel should be able to find the Anatolish